I on time like.
So after you get your Facebook group set up, now you want to know what are the tools? What does everything do? How do you actually run a Facebook group? Okay, so there are numerous tools that you could be using in order to manage your group, but these are the most important tools that you will be paying attention to on a day-to-day basis, and then you will actually study the insights of your group with time. So let's start going over the actual Facebook group toolbar. All right, of course, your first button here will be always your home button. This is where it will pop you back to the home screen of your Facebook group, which is your discussion tab of your group, okay? And that will work all the time. You have member requests. This is where when someone requests to join your group, they will appear here, okay? So every day you would come in and you would check this and you would add or decline people's memberships based off of the questions that you set up. Of course, I will show you guys how to do that. But here, after you click on member request, it actually gives you all the information that you have about that particular person. So when you set up questions inside of your Facebook group, you will actually show if they answered some questions, didn't answer questions, or answered everything, okay? It will show you the join date of when they actually joined Facebook to determine whether they have a real or fake profile. You can request the age of that person. The gender of that person will appear if they've marked their gender. Their profile picture, if they have one, or if they don't, Facebook will actually give you an option to find that out. If someone in your group invited someone, okay, or they requested to join, you can filter those out there. All friends, if they have mutual friends with someone in the group, maybe that's how they found the group, or friends that are in the group in particular, okay, people that match your profile. All right. Location can be anyone that is located in any part of the world. You can filter those individuals out also, and other groups that you might have in common with this person. Maybe you own a couple of groups and maybe these individuals have joined these groups that you manage, or maybe you have groups in common that you do not manage, but you want to know where these individuals came from. So that's basically the member request tool or section of the toolbar. All right, now you have automatic member approvals. This is where you can automatically set up a criteria to automatically approve members in your group. I strongly recommend setting this up when you want to do a free group. Private groups, I would actually manually go in and check that out, or get you a team of people that can verify who these individuals are that are requesting your group. But you could set up automatic member approvals just by clicking this button here and following the prompts that Facebook gives you. All right, now you have membership questions. This is a very important section, okay? Because this is how you're going to filter out a lot of serious and non-serious individuals. Your questions should determine whether someone is more qualified to be in your group or not be in your group. But as we further get into the module, I will show you exactly the type of questions that you need to be asking inside of your membership area. Pending post. This is where you will see individuals post before they actually post it. If you set your group up to be to where you actually have to approve their content. For me, in my group, I approve everyone's content to make sure no one is promoting anything. For you, it might be a little different. So based off of whatever rules that you have set for your group, be sure to come and check the pending post every single day so you can approve your members. Post topics. This is a place where you can create hashtags or tags for certain topics inside of your group. So depending on what type of group you may own, maybe you do Zoom calls, maybe you want to welcome individuals, maybe you want to have the rules there, different links that you may post, anything about maybe books, maybe software, whatever it is that you talk about inside of your group, you can create tags and those topics will appear here. Schedule post. You could actually schedule a post inside of your groups. It's a very powerful tool to where you will actually be using Facebook Creator Studio to do this, so you can automate your Facebook groups with your content. So automating your post will be like the most easiest thing that you do when you actually create all the content that you need and you want to start posting once or twice every day. You can actually schedule this out. You can do it yourself, or you can get your team to do it, or you could pay someone on Fiverr to create content for you, and you can actually start scheduling it out inside of your Facebook group. Your activity log is going to show what is actually taking place that you are doing in this group. So whatever you post, whatever you like, whoever you remove, whoever you add, all of your activity will appear here inside of the activity log. And you can filter out everything that is taking place in this section by dates. You can go through admins and moderators, the different members that's in the group, the activity type that is taking place, whether it's content moderation, memberships, or the settings. With notes, people leave personal notes. You can actually get those there. Here is where you're going to set up your group rules for your group. Facebook actually gives you pre-made rules that you can use, and then you can actually customize each one of these rules to your liking. But make sure that you have your rules clear and people go through these rules and follow these. If they do not follow them, then you can be able to remove these people from the group. Next section is member reported content. So this is someone who posts something inside of your group and it offends someone else and they report that post. Then any content like that will appear here. That way you can automatically remove the post and message the person who posted it to give them a warning or remove them from your group. Moderation alerts. This is where the moderators of the group will actually be setting up different things, alerts. So let's see here. If you have keywords, if you set this up, a keyword alert will appear every time a member uses a keyword. You will be able to review the content containing the keywords to take action, or it will be engagement. Find out when posts or comments in your group are getting a big response. Very powerful stuff when you start growing your Facebook group. But right now, if you're under 5,000 members, this is not really important. Really under 1,000 members. If you have 1,000 members, you might want to set up keywords and engagement. All right, group quality is where Facebook wants to keep track of the quality of your group, and they want to make sure that everything is going with their policies. So if anyone starts reporting bad things about your group, Facebook will shut your group down and remove your group. So you always want to keep your quality of your group up. But when you have a small group, a lot of this stuff doesn't take place until you get to a certain threshold because you're still growing organically. Last part of the basic toolbar is the settings. This is where you could change the name and description of your group. Change the privacy. You can either hide the group or make it visible. That means when someone searches for the group, that means it either appears on Facebook or it doesn't. You can actually pin a location of the group. You could type in, change your web address. You can actually put a custom backend URL. The group color, that's like the basic color of your banners and your tabs, like how it shows about, discuss in a certain color. This is where you could change that. This is where you have badges. This is for your moderators, top fans, conversation starters, people that actually grow in the rankings of the group. So this is a great tool because you actually see who's more engaged. Group affiliation. This is where you could change who runs the group. Group type is social learning. This is very important if you want to add guides. Guides is basically a learning module where you can set up certain sections and people can go to that guide and learn whatever it is that you want to teach them. Rooms is where you can create private rooms for members to join. Mentorship is an easy way for members to share knowledge and support each other. Guides, of course, is what I was talking about the group type. You want to make sure that it's on social learning in order to access this here and show progress. So all the people that are going through the guides, it shows whether they are going through it or not going through it. All right. Manage membership is who can join the group. So you can go in and edit that. Who can approve members, whether it's just you or moderators who is pre-approved to join. You could set this up by clicking a little pencil. This is where you could choose groups or upload a file to pre-approved membership request for the group of whatever your group name would be. People you pre-approve will become members right away if they ask to join the group. Pre-approving does not send them invites to join, okay? So what it is, you can upload a file. So let's say if you're building a list and you have a group that you want to put these individuals in, you can upload that list here, and it will actually add these individuals if they have a Facebook profile using the same email, okay? So this is a very easy tool to use. I highly recommend that. I'm gonna start using that very soon because I am building my list also. So be sure to use that, guys, okay? Manage discussion. So who can post? So when you click this, this is just gonna show you who could post in the group, anyone or just you, all right? However you like your group to be set up, that's up to you. Me, I allow everyone to post in the group because we are a community of individuals who love to build and share things with each other. Approve all member posts. You could put on. Approve edits. You could put on or off, okay? That's all up to you and how you manage your group. Manage advanced settings, link pages. This is where you can actually link your actual business page if you would like. Recommended groups is any group that you would recommend. So if I was to do that, this would be any other group that I can recommend. I'm actually going to start recommending people to come to the free group so you can share content there also. All right, guys. Now that's the basic concept of the admin tools. Now let's get into the insights. All right. And we're not going to get in deep about these because when you're starting off a group, it's not really that important to watch. You just want to kind of manage it here and there. So now you have the growth tool. So this shows you how much growth has happened within a certain period of time. So as you can see inside of the graph, how many people you have in the group and how many people are actually active. So I have 85 out of the 103 members that are active inside of the group. We have 14 approved memberships, 0 declined, 0 blocked. Engagement is going to measure how much engagement your group is actually getting. The thing is about engagement, this actually helps your group get more organic reach. So you want to be very active inside of your Facebook groups, okay? A lot of you want to post content, do lives, do videos, ask your audience to actually engage with you because that helps the organic reach of your group and allows you to get more members. And this section here will actually monitor how much engagement each post is getting, how many comments it's getting, and how many reactions that you are getting. And then you can put them all together to kind of gauge the performance level of your group. I know this looks a little technical, but like I said, as your group start growing, you will see these numbers and you will start understanding them. All right, admins and moderators. These are going to be the people who are constantly working. So when you get your team together, this will not lie to you. So if your team member says that they're working, you will actually be able to see how many posts that they approve within the last 28 days. Let's say you're only paying by the week. You could actually show how much work they have done within that week, okay? Or how many members have been approved. That's if you have a team that you have to pay, okay? Membership, this will show you your top contributors. Oh, sorry, guys. This will show you your top contributors here. And Facebook allows you to download all of your information, so keep that in mind. But this shows all of your top contributors and your top 10. It shows the age and gender, top countries, top cities. This will actually show up the more people that you add into your group because you want your group to be very big so Facebook gets the data. And last but not least, here in the insights, you have the guide section. This shows how many people have actually went through the guides in order to complete everything. And that's basically the Facebook toolbar in a nutshell.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling, I'll keep doubling. You